Have you ever found yourself doing all that you possibly could to only end up in the same place? Do you know people who month after month are working their butts off, yet seem to just come short of the finish line? Are you one of them? Oh, I know I was. Do you know people, worse yet, do you know people that have everything that they could possibly want, yet they seem to be living lives where they're not fulfilled? Now, if any of this relates with you, if you connect with it, don't feel bad. It is actually one of the most common things in today's world. And the thing is, a lot of people would say, you just gotta be more grateful. You gotta work on your strengths. You gotta work harder. And while this may be very sound advice, and it does work, it just doesn't cut it anymore. It always will lead to the same place. My name is Sebastian Yepes, 27 years young, and I found myself exactly in that position. I had everything that I thought I wanted. I was living by myself in a beautiful home with my girlfriend and some really close friends in a town that is to die for. A town where people come to travel for vacation. Yes, that was my home. Yet I would wake up, and here I am, day after day, not feeling fulfilled. I was working the door-to-door industry at the time, 4.5 years of doing it. I made the most money I've ever made in my life. I was living a lifestyle that I've never experienced before, and the skills that I gained will forever be invaluable. However, I just wasn't having it. I wasn't fulfilled. I wasn't experiencing joy. Something was missing. And this is when my personal development journey really took off, and this is when it became one of the most powerful tools for me. I started learning about myself. I started learning about other people. I started learning about things that for me didn't work. And this whole experience, what ultimately opened up was that I learned that high achievers actually have a system. I found the secret. And the secret was that. It was a system. And the beautiful thing about it is that it's been researched a lot. Like over 100,000 cases of this have now shown that there's a specific set of habits that high performers practice that gets them to win month after month, year after year, project after project, company after company. And these habits are highly duplicatable. When I started learning about all this, I came across my mentor, now my coach. The man's been in the industry for 20 plus years, has a proven track record, worked with multiple celebrities, people in the highest level of business, high level athletes, people that we see on TV. And thanks to him and his work, along with the High Performance Institute, they've come together and they've put together this roadmap, right? This strategy, this system that anybody and everybody can implement into their lives to take their lives to the next level. And this is where I want to invite you to check down below. Why? Because without a proven system, you may be taking the actions day after day, and they may just not be the right actions. They may not be the actions that are leading you towards where you want to get. What I've learned is that having someone that's done it before and is willing to give me his tools and his experience and his strategy, his system, this is totally invaluable. And this is now what I am committing my life to. This is what I love to do. Why? Because I experienced it for myself. I was doing everything I thought I wanted to do, yet not fulfilled. And then I learned that it's because I was focusing on things that weren't really meaningful to me, and the habits that I was practicing were not habits of high performers. Now let me explain high performers, what I mean by that. What I mean by high performance is living an ongoing feeling, an experience of joy, of confidence, of fulfillment that really comes about from being the best self. And that's exactly what these habits allow people to experience, their best self. So click down below You will be taken to a questionnaire. In this questionnaire, you'll start to dive deeper into where you're at with these habits. Why? Because before you get to where you want to get, you need to know where you're at right now. From there, we'll schedule a phone call. Half hour to an hour. We'll talk. We'll dive deeper together as to where you're at. Some of the actions that you may take. Some of the things that you're doing right now that aren't working. And when we start becoming aware of these things, we can start making a shift. Now listen, I know there's thousands of videos out there of exactly what I'm saying. A lot of people are out there saying they want to achieve their dreams. A lot of people are out there saying they want to do and live and be living a life that is extraordinary. Not many people do. And even fewer people are taking the actions that are sustainable over the long term. And that's exactly what these habits will open up for you. Without a proven track record, without a proven system, you're going to continue spinning your wheels, spinning your wheels, spinning your wheels. Picture this. 3 years down the road, dream vacation. You may be with your family, you may be by yourself, you may be traveling, you may be on an island, you may be at home. Whatever that dream vacation is for you, that dream vacation has been made available because you started taking actions that were consistent with that vision. The habits will empower you, will support you in moving exactly in that direction. Click down below. Don't hesitate. The time is now for you and your life. If it's not you, then who? And if it's not now, then when?